You tell him! You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm fucking coming!
I think it all began the summer that I turned 50. I was leading a storytelling workshop in upstate New York, about 15 people, and I asked them before they began telling their stories to sit in a circle as a kind of centering exercise and just look into one another's eyes. Just eyes. When you get tired of looking into one person's eyes, move on to the next, and so on around the circle. And I was participating in this exercise, and I got locked into the eyes of this one particular woman and could not get out. Her name, Azaria Thornbird. She was tall, blonde, blue eyes, about 33 years old, dressed in white, the Immaculate Conception. And I got locked into her eyes and mesmerized. And as I was staring at her face, I saw that it was slowly decomposing and drooling down off of her skull like a horror movie, like a bad LSD trip. And all of a sudden her face turned into this pulsing oval ball of white light. I'd never seen anything like it except on the cover of a Carlos Castaneda book. And it was dilating my pupils, this light. And all of a sudden, came together in a point, shot out the window behind her head like a white tornado, and her face recomposed and was smiling back at me. And immediately, my rational, logical voice kicked in and said, "That was just a case of backlighting, wasn't it? Dilating my pupils like that. It's extreme backlighting." Backlighting.
I'm just going to make this brief statement on behalf of ARHADL. The spreading of these erroneous and offensive descriptions has gone on for decades, and we find ourselves once again having to make a public statement. Racehorses do not urinate more frequently or at greater length than non-racing horses, or, for that matter, any mammal of comparable size. This organized, publicly sanctioned slander must stop.
The organ itself seemed like a separate thing, a separate entity to me. I mean, when he finally pulled it out and I could look at it and touch it, I completely forgot that there was a guy attached to it. I remember literally being startled when the guy spoke to me.
What did he say?
He said my hand felt good.
You want my number.
I do. I do want your number.
Which number do you want? George?
George. Now, I like the way you say that, George. Well, how many numbers you got?
Oh, I got numbers coming out of my ears. For instance, 10.
10.
Yeah. That's how many months old my baby girl is.
You got a little girl?
Yeah. Yeah, sexy, huh? How about this for number 6? That's how old my other daughter is. 8 is the age of my son. 2 is how many times I've been married and divorced. 16 is the number of dollars I have in my bank account. 850-3943. That's my phone number. And with all the numbers I gave you, I'm guessing 0 is the number of times you're gonna call it.
Wow! You are mean!
All right, all right, all right.
Has no place so near her, cannot find the comfort in this world. Artificial tear, vessel stab next up, volunteers vulnerable, wisdom can't adhere. Turning front home, and I wish you hold on, but there's a trapdoor in the sun. Immortality. As privileged as a whore, victims in demand for show swept out through the cracks beneath the door. Holier than thou, surrendered, executed. Anyhow, scrawled his old cigar box on the floor. A trillion fine tone, and I wish you hold on to. We saw the trapdoor in the sun. Can I stop the thought of running in the door? Coming up a which way sign? All good truants must decide. Oh, spin that soul bomb, auction full on, and whispers in the sand. Truants move on, cannot stay long. Some die just to live.
Everybody likes baseball. Everybody likes parks. Listen, I believe it's important that the United States take an interest in Tijuana now. That's what I'm talking about, my friends.
If we can just do this another time. My stomach's kind of hurting me anyway. Okay.